with Ashley Michaels here in studio to break down those new numbers for us. Ashley.
Well, yeah, and I do want to start with that breaking news just into our newsroom here in the last few minutes. We are focusing on the state of Vermont. If you take a look at the map as a whole, it is just painted in red. That is the color for former President Donald Trump. And this teal color, that is Nikki Haley. Vermont now shaded in teal. That win has gone to Nikki Haley. Just a few thousand votes separating them, but she has come away with a win. When you take a good look at the breakdown in the townships here in Vermont, you can see quite a lot of teal, especially in population centers like Burlington, Vermont as well. Now let's go back to the big map, take another look at Colorado. We want to see how this is going to break down. Before we move out west here to Colorado, though, take a good look at this side of your screen, and there is a lot of red here. Those are states that have officially been called for former President Donald Trump. Let's just pick a random one like Tennessee to give you an idea of how big of wins the former president came away with here tonight. You don't see any teal on this map, quite a difference from Vermont like we just saw. Now, this race was actually ended. The polls closed at 6 p.m. That race called just 8 minutes later at 6:08. Gives you a good idea of how big of wins the former president is seeing in states all across the country. Now, that does include right here in Colorado. Let's take a closer look at how the votes break down. The former president coming away with 63% of the vote. Nikki Haley coming in second with just under 34% of the vote. But let's get a closer look at some of our counties. Denver County, that went to Nikki Haley. So did Boulder County. Now, these are not surprising because those are typically more left-leaning, more liberal places. Routt County, Eagle County, Summit County and Pitkin County also going the way of Nikki Haley, coupled down in southwestern Colorado as well. Now, let's get a closer look at the Democratic side. I want to flip on over for just a second here. Now, this is shaded in blue, has gone to Joe Biden, the incumbent current president, 85% of the vote here. But we've been watching these non-committed delegates. Those have not won in any of the counties, but that's a big question mark when it comes to the Democratic primaries. Will those voters impact when we go to the general election? So that's something that it does remain to be seen here tonight. When we go and look at the Republican primary, though, of course, it is going to be a Trump victory here tonight. We did just hear from the former president minutes ago.
They call it Super Tuesday for a reason. This is a big one. And they tell me, the pundits and otherwise, that there's never been one like this. There's never been anything so conclusive. This was an amazing night, an amazing day. It's been an incredible period of time.
Yeah, that was his watch party, now his victory party in Mar-a-Lago in Florida. He talked for about 20 minutes, focusing on crime, immigration, foreign policy. Now, one thing we have not heard is whether or not Nikki Haley will continue her campaign. She has not spoken publicly here tonight. Instead, reportedly opting to watch the results from her home in South Carolina. But like we said, this win for her coming in just the last few minutes. So we do hope to hear from her at some point tonight. Ashley Michaels, Fox 31.